Welcome. It's the Cats. We on Intellectual Radio. We on iHeartRadio, and we on Facebook Live many a times. And we here ready to let the cat out the bag. Meow, meow, meow. Wow, I'm feeling myself. You know what? Guys, today's show is really going to be a great show. It's going to be a hot show. We're talking about R. Kelly, in the news. I don't know about y'all. I don't know if you see something wrong with a little bump and grind, but I guess if she 10, then it may be something wrong with a little bump and grind. But you know, we're gonna talk about R. Kelly, and we really want you guys to call in and give your honest opinion about how you feel about what's going on with R. Kelly. We're also going to be talking about human trafficking, and we got a guy from Wisconsin. Actually, it's a young girl that's missing, and we got a guy from Wisconsin that's going to be calling in today and sharing with us. Tory Lowe, great guy. Tory Lowe is definitely doing his thing as a community activist in Wisconsin. So we're definitely going to hear from this guy. We also have some great co-hosts and special co-host and guest in the audience today that you guys will hear from. So again, you guys. Hey, we're going to go ahead and kick our show off like we always do. But again, I want you guys to get ready to call in 708-223-8953. We're going to post the number. But before we do, we're going to go ahead and kick our show off like we always do. We have Mr. James J. Hustle in the building.
Yeah, buddy.
Miss Monique in the building.
Hey, everybody.
Whoop, whoop. We have Miss Shakila
Moore, 7SB in the building.
Co-hosting with us today. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
So James.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you got a red cup in your hand. What is going on with you? What's going on?
You just have to put my business out like that. They ain't know what was in this damn cup.
Well, I ain't say what was in the cup. I said you got a red cup in your hand. That goes some Pepsi. What's in the cup, James? What are you doing?
Was that, you know,
Just
since
tell
you
the
want to
truth.
show
Shame
him.
the devil.
I got old Captain Morgan. You know, I want to have my damn leg up by the afternoon.
You mean to tell me you got some Captain Morgan?
I got some Captain Morgan. I ain't finna lie to you. I'm stressed the hell out. You ain't never seen me drinking heavy.
In 3 years, I ain't never seen.
Well, goddamn it, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's a lot of shit going on.
Well, we're gonna bleep that out. We're gonna bleep that out.
I ain't bleeping nothing out. I'm sorry.
Well, I tell you what. Check this out, James. I'm glad we got somebody in the building. We're gonna have to do some prayer today.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna wait until they leave.
We're gonna have to pray for him today.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a man of God, but you know I whoop somebody's ass in the name of Jesus. Not y'all. I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
Lord have mercy.
I talk now.
This here. We're gonna give James a chance to tune in, but it look like he in rare form, so we're gonna be beeping today. We gonna find out what's going on with him. Monique, what's going on with you, lady?
I'm over here laughing at James right now. I don't know what happened to me.
Don't laugh at me. I ain't funny. I just look funny.
Right.
Like that all my life.
Oh my God.
It's one of those. It's just one of those
I don't know
things.
what I walked into.
Miss Shakila, thanks for joining us this morning. What's going on with you, lady?
And absolutely. Thanks for having me. I'm feeling great this morning. I'm glad to be in here with the team today. How you guys looking great today?
Thank you. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have you do some freestyling. You came prepared to do that too?
Today I'm going by Queen Shakila. Shout out to the believers. Thumb down to the deceivers. We see ya. You can't hide from the eyes. We know who you are. You're the type that come around with hate in your heart. You played your part. You made it hard. I question God. Now I'm back on stage up here on some yes, y'all. Yes, Lord. Happy about the God that's in me. When you got the G-O-D, you get plenty of enemies, but no weapons formed against me shall prosper. Name one hater that can stop her. Nada. This ain't gun talk. This ain't drama. This is 7SB. Giving shout outs to the lay the groundwork. Time to put in hurt. Hit them with hurt. Go berserk on them church. 7SB. All woman, no skirt. Repping 7 poets. Acknowledge God first.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead. We're going to let James do some. We're going to let James sing a little R. Kelly today. We're going to just freestyle. You ain't going to see no R. Kelly.
Oh,
So,
man.
Go ahead,
so,
sing 'em. R. Kelly,
So-
R. Kelly just too much trouble now, man.
so I tell you what, before we even get started with anything, we got a special guest that I'm going to call and get online with us. Guy by the name of Tory Lowe, and we're going to tune right on into what's actually going on with this human trafficking. I'm going to tell you guys something. Human trafficking is real. We may not take it serious, but it's going on. Watch out for your children. Hold on to your children, and you need to be careful about these modeling agencies where they say we're looking for models. You need to, all that. They got a lot of tricks. We're going to have a guy that knows and has a lot of information about this. We're going to call him and get him on to the show right now. So before I do,
I was also in Career Builder. Those little advertising ads with no phone number saying make $500 to $1,000 a week. Those are human trafficking signs.
Okay. So
I'm
those
about to traffic somebody.
Wow.
I'm about to do some human trafficking too. Not the good ones, but the bad ones. If you out there doing wrong here, you pay. What was that movie with Forrest Whitaker when they was out there repossessing organs? Man, please.
And you know what? That's still real. All of that's real.
It's definitely real.
Problem with dialing today.
I will traffic somebody. Would you traffic somebody?
Nope. I
Man,
ain't going no
please.
jail.
You gotta go to jail. I mean, if they keep going to jail, how you got an arrest record of 70 damn times and you still out on the streets? Somebody need your liver and they got $200,000. I'm gonna go get that damn liver.
Good morning. Good morning. Is this Mr. Tory Lowe on the phone with us today? I am doing great. Thank you. So, Tory, if you could tell our listeners who you are, where you're calling from, and what you're doing here with us on this morning.
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I was born and raised in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, North Side, this street, and I'm the most requested advocate in the city of Milwaukee, maybe the state of Wisconsin. And what I do is I help families. On a day-to-day basis, probably like 8 to 10 families a day, 6 years. That's what I do. The underserved community here on the north side of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They're rated one of the worst in the country, and we just have a lot of problems here. And just like other, communities across the country, we're suffering from systematic issues that we have to start fighting and uniting to fight.
So tell me this, because I know it's a lot going on. As a matter of fact, I know that there's a young lady that has gotten a lot of attention there now that's actually missing, and I know you guys are working to get her back home safe. Can you give us a little bit about who that person is and how we could help?
Archeria Scott is she's been missing for 2 weeks. And on the 4th of July, she was last seen with her ex-boyfriend at this bar on Water Street in Milwaukee, 1135 North Water Street, called McGilligutty's. It's an Irish pub, and she was with her ex-boyfriend and her cousin, and the ex-boyfriend slapped her that night, and he slapped the cousin that night in the bar, and ever since then she's been missing. Nobody has heard from her, and once again, when these things happen, the family gave me a call because the police wasn't responding to their cries for help. And what I did was I organized the family a little bit better, got rid of the family turmoil that was going on, focused, and we did search parties, and now we're getting the traction. We suspect that this boyfriend has something to do with it, and he has a criminal history of armed robbery, some trafficking in there. Make sure that we smoke her out by bringing it to the public's attention, so he can, if she is alive, he can bring her back home, and the family can receive justice for what he's doing to their loved one.
Okay.
Brother, question.
Yes.
All right, you said he slapped her and someone else in the bar that night, and she's been missing since then. Is the other person missing?
Yeah. We got the bar tape. It's a tape from the bar that we got, and the police has that tape for the ex-boyfriend.
So both people are missing, correct?
Yeah, the girl, no, the boyfriend is not missing. No, they talking to him. The family calls him, and he says he don't know what's going on.
That's what I'm saying. You said he slapped the woman that's missing, and he slapped someone else. Is the other person also missing or no?
No. The cousin. That was the cousin that was with her that night.
And talking to him, did they get any information out of him? Are they still holding him? What was the outcome of that?
Oh, he had a PO, and they put a PO hold on him. But he's denying that he even had any. That he had lied and said he wasn't even at the bar.
And so, as it stands now, the family is still looking for this young girl. And I don't know if you could just post pictures and share this live that we're doing, and post pictures of her on the live. We would appreciate that. And then,
yes,
how do people also tune in to you to kind of follow what's going on?
Well, through social media, Tory Lowe, TORYLOWE, Tory Lowe, KING, Tory Lowe King. And then what I do is too much involved in the public meetings and the politics. I'm kind of hard to get to because I'm flooded with issues. But if you can get to me, we can bring some results. But most people usually do it through social media. Only reason I do it that way is because nowadays, the federal government are watching our communities, and anytime someone comes up as a person that is outside their loop, which I call the establishment, tags on you, and only how they can do that is if you attend public meetings and start doing all that type of stuff. So I stay very secluded from the established Black community that works for the city.
Now you have an event, and this is your third year. Can you tell our people a little bit about that event and how we could get involved for those that want to be involved in the event?
I do a walk from Milwaukee to Chicago for the violence in our communities. It's a peace walk for our people. It's for our communities to unite. And I say I'll walk 100 miles because I believe that we can do it. And this will be my third year. I'll be walking from, this time I'll be starting in Chicago with some of the activists on the ground down in Chicago, and I'll be walking back toward Milwaukee this year. This will be my third year. If anybody wanted to participate, they can tune in because it'll be streamed live on Facebook. Just walk by myself. A lot of people have asked to walk with me, but when it was time to walk, they didn't show up. All of a sudden, their knee was hurting or something like that. I don't know. But
I would have been one of them people.
But like I said, what we want to do is we want to bring a great amount of awareness. Just coming together. We already know the root issues of violence is economics and it's poor education. And a lot of people don't know that it's lead. We have a lead issue and a mold issue in our communities too. Issue that we have to pay attention to that's damaging these young children.
I tell you what, we already know that we got you coming onto the show either next week or the following week. So we'll talk about that a little bit more. But hey, Tory, thanks for joining us here on the Cats Out Show. And before you leave, can we get a roar, a meow? We need something out of you. Let your cat out the bag.
Well, the thing is with the community is we are our own biggest issue. The problem is our own culture, our own people. Because we are the most underserved community, and we are treated very unfairly. But yet we are divided amongst each other in the midst of these things. That once Trump is about to cut $14 million out of the budget here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I'm sure he's cutting out millions of dollars of funding, community funding that we receive in our communities across the country. So next summer may be one of the worst summers on record in our community due to these budget cuts, because they're going to affect our community the most.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, thanks for that information, and feel definitely text comments and talk with us more. But for right now, Meow, thanks for letting your cat out the bag.
Have a great day.
You make sure you do the same. All right, you guys. So again, I mean, we know human trafficking is real, and even as we talk about R. Kelly in the news today, we know that that's real. We got anybody with any feedback? Go ahead, let it out.
Yeah, last night I was just going over some of the articles and everything, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. If everything that I read and heard is true. Not cool, R. Kelly. Not cool. They're saying that the young lady Jocelyn Savage, which is the young lady whose parents has come to the forefront. The father believes she has Stockholm syndrome. Meaning like she developed compassion for her captor. It's due to stress. It's due to dependency. The will to survive. So that's what the family is basically suspicious of, that the girl is suffering from that syndrome.
It ain't nothing but stigmatized. I'm just be real with you. It's all about the money. Now the father, I watched the interview. The father said he introduced his daughter to R. Kelly. You introduce your daughter is a grown black man knowing very well that this man was deemed a pedophile. So you introduce your daughter on the hopes of she would get a record deal so she would get money and fame so she could support you and the family. So therefore, you can't get mad at R. Kelly for doing what he doing, because basically you pimp your damn daughter out.
Well, it's going all wrong. He just wanted the music deal.
Well, and now let me ask you this. And you know what? And I'm going to say this. When you introduce your daughter, and I don't even know what she looked like because I've not seen a picture.
She's a pretty girl.
A pretty girl. Yeah. And you know what? And when you introduce your daughter to any man, then you don't know what to expect, especially when we're talking about a man like R. Kelly. You heard his songs. He don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. That includes your daughter too.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Look, the man is a freak. I'm a damn freak, and not with no underage women, but I'm a freak. If I sing songs all day and make videos all day about sex and what I'm gonna do to a woman and how I want to do it and how I like it,
12
you
plays.
Introduce your daughter to me, guess what? Damn time.
But R. Kelly,
she was getting into.
He's meeting those children at the border.
I don't think
you're 17. Children. I'm waiting for you to turn 18.
Oh well, hey, not me. But they do it all day.
That's what I'm
Even these dope dealers out on the block, they see these little girls, and this pissed me off.
If he was
y'all
not
30,
rich,
40 years
no
old.
Issue. There would be no issue if he was not rich. He's doing nothing different than what
the
thing
men
doing
do all day, every day. So
like
you 30 years old,
Playboy,
looking at a
for
12-year-old because she got ass and titties. No, man. But I just hate how people try to step to the man because he got money. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Don't deem it based upon money. Just like Bill Cosby. Then women came out, oh, he drugged me. No, back then, just like any celebrity, these chicks was trying to come around these dudes. They was getting high, they was getting drunk, they was doing what they was doing. It was all good. But now, 30 years later, one chick come out and she got a $30 million check cut. Guess what? Now everybody coming out. Hell, you cutting $30 million checks. Bill Cosby touched me too. Shit, I woke up, it was Jello pudding everywhere. Shit.
So what we saying is right or wrong?
Shoot. Yeah. Jesus, take the wheel.
$30 million.
Shoot.
You can be my witness. We can split it.
And they all like it. They all like it. They like it.
I don't know.
They like that.
On this. I want to get to this. I want to get to the real topics that we talking about after you get your stuff out the way. No disrespect, because I want to talk. Like I ain't gonna stop. We gonna be real.
Okay. Let's keep it 100. James said I want to be real.
So I also saw a video where the young lady she released. Saw what all that's going on, Jocelyn Savage.
Yeah.
And in the video, she basically saying, I'm okay. But at the same time, she wasn't answering all the questions. She was somewhat vague. She came off like she was fine, but yet she was vague. Exactly, but maybe supporting her father's theory, or maybe she is a willing participant.
They willing participant. Because the one that was there at the press conference. She said, oh, yeah, I was at the house with R. Kelly, a location not too far from here, but I'm not going to say where it's at. Now, if you're so concerned about these girls, you're so concerned about their safety, and you say you keep in touch with them, why wouldn't you reveal the location of where you were?
Well, tell you what I see that's happening is that these women are victims of a cult that most people are already in, and that's the cult of money, fame, and power.
There you go.
And I mean, you know, when we get through talking, it's money, it's fame, and it's power, and people want it sometimes by any means necessary. And you got those victims, you got those ones that's willing to, you know, go have all of the, we talked about it before, they have all of the surgeries, they get the booty implants, they get the chest implants so that they can look appealing to those types of guys that got the money and the fame.
Well, why? You done got body surgery just to keep getting cheated on. A body surgery ain't gonna make a man not do what he do.
But let me say this, because it's on different levels. And I'm not just, R. Kelly is out there, but then we have, what's his name, Hugh Hefner. I mean, he's been doing Playboy for a long time. Nobody, you know, complained about Playboy, and right, because matter of fact, Playboy, it is what it is. You got Victoria's Secret. I mean, all of those, they target underage children.
In the eyes of media, black women are hoes, white women are pin-up girls.
There you go. And if you
models, yeah, okay, different. Hoeing is hoeing. It's been going on since the beginning of time.
Yep. And I'm gonna tell you something, and I have to keep it 100 because it is what it is. It's not just done in media. I mean, we got some of this done in some high profile churches, you know, where high profile churches where the pastor has literally put himself in a position to be pimping on the women from the pew.
Let me stop you. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. The pastor's not pimping on the pew, not the women. He pimping on them damn boys. Call it what you want, but it's the damn truth. I got a cousin that's a pastor, got a wife and 3 kids, and messing with a damn dude. Man, y'all
where it go each way. It go each way.
Just like Bishop Eddie Long. Yeah, okay, y'all. They hate me. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the damn truth. Looking like the Black Count Dracula, long shoe ass boy. Jesus, not the day.
But it is what it is. The truth is what it is. And there are a lot of different sides to every story. Our lines is open. You can call in. The number is
708-223-8953.
Okay, so again, you guys, don't be afraid to call in, because guess what? One thing that I can tell you about the way that we see things on the Cats Out show is that we cover topics that may not be, you know, that positive starting off, but we will give you a positive light at the end of the tunnel. And the other thing that we will do is we'll allow you to give your opinion, because guess what? We all have opinions, and no opinion is necessarily the right opinion or the wrong opinion. Your opinion is your opinion, but at the end of the day, we also know that there's a higher power that judges us all. So again, Monique, you sitting here just shaking your head, don't know what to say.
No, I do not.
so tell you what, R. Kelly, as far as you are concerned, with what he's doing with the children,
he's innocent.
Look, Kels has always told y'all the truth. He said, don't bring your girl around me because I'm a flirt. The man telling you what he gonna do. Take your daughter to this man when he talking about, I feel so freaky tonight. Okay, baby, go on to him. He gonna help you. He gonna help you get on the bed. That's about it.
Go ahead on. I know that's right.
Wow.
Okay. So I tell you. No, go ahead.
We want to take a music break so we can get this here started, so we can really get it started, because I want to get some things started.
So I tell you what we'll do, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna play music by Miss Shaquila Moore.
Awesome.
We want you guys to kind of hear how she flow. So we're gonna take a quick break, but we'll be back. And when we come back, y'all get prepared, because we're gonna let the cat out the bag. We also have in the building with us Dr. Mary May Larry.
All right.
So we got somebody that knows how to write grants. We got somebody in the building that really can teach you guys some stuff. So if you lost today, we're gonna redirect you with some positive feedback. And we also have a pastor. So for those of you all that need prayer today, we got somebody that can pray for you today.
Amen.
So it's only on the Cats Out show. We cover all bases. We're not new to this. We just true to it. And what we do on purpose is let our cats out the bag. Meow. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? We're gonna take a caller before our break. Let's go ahead and take this caller.
My name is Sean.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
I'm all right. First of all,
Sean, where you calling from? Sean, where you calling from?
From the west side of Chicago.
Woo woo, West Side.
To talk about the issue of R. Kelly, I believe that the woman had free will. She's there because she wants to. R. Kelly is innocent. And I also believe that's the way of the mainstream media to take our focus on what's really going on in Chicago, the murder rate, all that. I truly believe that. And as for the young man talking about Bishop Eddie Long and his cousin, which is a pastor that deals with young men, don't condemn them, neither can we. And that's just my basic opinion, though.
You're right. I can't judge him. This God's job. I just got a strong opinion about it. You don't have no wife and kids at home, and then I walk past your car and I see you bobbing on a grown man. No, it don't work like that, bro. All these women out here, women are beautiful. You want a man like?
Just pray for him. Just pray. You gotta pray for people.
And I truly agree with you that that is wrong. It truly is, and God is the judge. He's the author and finisher. It is what it is. Some people, I just say it like this. I will say it like this. Everybody that claim they're a Christian don't mean they serving Christ. Point blank.
It's true.
And that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, Sean, thank you for calling in. We appreciate you, bro. And you know what? Give us a meow or a roar before you go.
Roar.
Come on, man. You can do better than that. You sound like you just woke up.
All right.
I did.
Thank you. Have a great one.
All right, bro. Have a good day.
It's been a long time. You was a shorty, understood the grind. You got that studio in no time. Back then, right there, I knew it was divine. A matter of time before you and I would get to shine. Stayed on my grind, writing rhymes to the sunshine. Line after line, call you up and then I bust that rhyme. You say, yeah, that's tight. I say, I hang up the phone, pen and pad, continue to write. We had hip-hop dreams. Amongst other things, we used to rap about substance and no bling. Cause we knew better. Don't they know better? Tell me, what would you prefer, a chain or a sweater? In the freezing cold, can you stand the weather? I'm 7SP, baby, trust me, no one does it better. You better come and get her before they upset her. Cause if they do, they gon' be in that rain, no umbrella.
Can't stop what's meant to be, so I'ma shine. Been awaiting my turn for a very long time. What God got for me is for me, so that's mine. I know eventually I'ma get mine in due time. You can't stop what's meant to be, so I'ma shine. Been awaiting my turn for a very long time. What God got for me is for me, so that's mine. I know eventually I'ma get mine in due time.
I'm the last dragon in a female fashion. The music is my passion. This is why I'm rapping. Hands get to clapping, fingers get to snapping, toes get to tapping. When I'm in the place, the smile on your face, the love I embrace. I'm heavy on the case, giving you a taste of that feel good to make you feel better. Cause we ain't on nothing if we ain't on together. What you talking back? You talking nonsense. When 7's around, you use your common sense. I will not tolerate nor hesitate to check a grown woman or her grown mate, because it's necessary. Community, when I look at you, I see me. When you look at me, you see us. One in the chamber on the track, yeah, in God we trust.
Can't stop what's meant to be, so I'ma shine. Been awaiting my turn for a very long time. What God got for me is for me, so that's mine. I know eventually I'ma get mine in due time. You can't stop what's meant to be, so I'ma shine. Been awaiting my turn for a very long time. What God got for me is for me, so that's mine. I know eventually I'ma get mine in due time.
Shout out to humanity, what's up with the insanity? Why can't we see who we need? Peace amongst our species, the difference is the highlight. Coexist, get it right, treat each other right. Why? Cause we live in life. If you got a problem with the color of my skin,
we're back. We're back. It's the Cats. We on iHeartRadio, and we on Facebook Live many a times, and we here ready to let the cat out the bag. Meow, meow. So you know what? In the studio with us right now, we have Dr. Mary May Larry in the building, and then we have Pastor
Gloria Dawson.
Dawson and Gloria Dawson in the building with us today. So again, Dr. Mary May, can you give us a little bit about, first of all, who you are, where you come from, and what you're doing here with the cats today?
Thank you so much. And first, I want to preference the statement with thanking you for allowing us to come out, and also iHeart radio station and the Cats radio station. We are so excited. There is a crisis in our community, and this is why we're here. We're on the cuff of a disaster, and we have to come together collectively and make a difference. That's that word that Dr. King would refer to as all of us. We all have a role to play in this last dispensation. So what we're trying to do is do a stop to violence. We hear this all throughout the media, but we're trying to roll up our sleeves and say, listen, there is a solution. We have to combat crime and violence within our own community. We have to come together and sit together and reason together and get to the pulse, because we're losing our babies. Our babies is the heart of our community, and their blood is crying out from the soil for redemption. Though it be silent, yet it is being heard. So on this Friday, we're having a Stop the Violence event at the Eisenhower Tower in Maywood, Illinois. A lot of time we hear Maywood in a negative light, but we want to let everybody know that Maywood is on the cuff of change. I'm one of the community activists listening in the background, and on some venue I have an opportunity being with Fred Hampton Jr. And Fred Hampton, he keep it real, and I often say I might not express myself like Fred Hampton, but I express myself the way I express myself. So therefore, look, all roads lead to Maywood, Illinois. It's right off of the Eisenhower Interstate 290, the big black building. Listen, we're going to be doing some stuff in the spirit realm. We all remember Al Capone. See, a lot of time he may be gone off the scene, but his spirit yet remain. They always call African American guys thuggery and thug, but back then that was the same spirit, but it was a different face associated to it. So what we want to do is come together to break that curse that's over the city of Chicago, and then what it's doing is filtrating into the city of Maywood in the Navy community. Thank you so much for having us on your radio station.
Thank you. Thank you. And Pastor, is there anything you'd like to add to that?
Yes, I'd just like to say again, thank you for allowing us to come. And it's so imperative that we do come together and that we become serious about these things that are going on in and around in this nation.
Yes.
It covers it all in this nation. I go back and I can remember music was about love. Everybody talked about love. The songs were about love.
Right.
Now the music have changed. I recall when I was in college, there was a teacher and he said to our class, whenever you see a change in fashion and language, a great change in the people. I've found that to be true. The language people speak today, it's a foreign language to many of us. The language. However, we must get on the same page and speak more love. How many people get up in the morning and say to the children, I love you, I love you, as you greet your child? Do you say to your child, I love you, Mark, I love you, Matthew, or whomever? How often do we hear people out in public saying, I love you? How often do you just call your parents up or relatives in the family and say, I love you? At the end of your conversation, I don't say bye anymore. I say, oh, God bless you. Because I want to emphasize as often as I can, but it is to be personal, have a personal touch with the people that you're interacting with. So I believe on Friday night that when we come together, I believe God to move. And I believe that there will be a difference. There must be change in this nation.
So again, that's going to be at the Maywood Eisenhower Tower. Give me the date again.
On this Friday, July 21st at 7 p.m. The physical address is 1701 South First Avenue. You'll enter the facility and then you'll go to the second floor.
Okay. So again, you guys, you got the information. We can't make this stuff up. Maywood, Friday night, 7 p.m. Come early and stay late. It's time to go into a party, a warfare party.
That's right.
And guess who's winning?
That's right.
We've already won.
Yes.
So we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch the gears up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and take another music break. But when we come back, we're going to come back uncut. We're going to come back unfiltered. And we're going to continue to do what we do best. Let the cat out the bag. And we need you guys' honest opinion. Don't hold back. Let it out. Somebody got to let it out. And once you let it out the bag, if it's your cat, stay true to it. We'll be right back, you guys. And you guys are backstage.
It's been a long time. You was a shorty, understood the grind. You got that studio in no time. Back then, right there, I knew it was divine. A matter of time before you and I would get to shine. Stayed on my grind, writing rhymes to the sunshine. Line after line, call you up and then I bust that rhyme. You say, yeah, that's tight. I say, I hang up the phone, pen and pad, continue to write. We had hip-hop dreams. Amongst other things, we used to rap about substance and no bling. Cause we knew better. Don't they know better? Tell me, what would you prefer, a chain or a sweater? In the freezing cold, can you stand the weather? I'm 7SB, baby, trust me, no one does it better. You better come and get her before they upset her. Cause if they do, they gon' be in that rain, no umbrella.
Can't stop what's meant to be, so I'ma shine. Been awaiting my turn for a very long time. What God got for me is for me, so that's mine. I know eventually I'ma get mine in due time. You can't stop what's meant to be, so I'ma shine. Been awaiting my turn for a very long time. What God got for me is for me, so that's mine. I know eventually I'ma get mine in due time.
I'm the last dragon in the female fashion. The music is my passion. This is why I'm rapping. Hands get to clapping, fingers get to snapping, toes get to tapping when I'm in the place. The smile on your face, the love I embrace. I'm heavy on the case, giving you a taste of that feel good to make you feel better. Cause we ain't on nothing if we ain't on together. What you talking about? You talking nonsense. When 7S around, you use your common sense. I will not tolerate nor hesitate to check a grown woman or her grown mate because it's necessary. Community, when I look at you, I see me. When you look at me, you see us. One in the chamber on the track, yeah, and God we trust.
Can't stop what's meant to be, so I'ma shine. Been awaiting my turn for a very long time. What God got for me is for me, so that's mine. I know eventually I'ma get mine in due time. You can't stop what's meant to be, so I'ma shine. Been awaiting my turn for a very long time. What God got for me is for me, so that's mine. I know eventually I'ma get mine in due time.
Shout out to humanity. What's up with the insanity? Why can't we see who we need? Peace amongst our species. The difference is the highlight. Coexist, get it right, treat each other right. Why? Cause we live in life. If you got a problem with the color of my skin, I promise you don't love yourself, you need to look within. Jealous of the African, you wanna control him. Mistreat the Mexicans, labor deport them. Asian women, victimize, you wanna exploit them. People hungry everywhere, but they won't feed them. The rich get richer, the poor get nothing. I don't understand why these people stand for nothing.
Yeah, buddy.
We're back. We're back.
James,
It's the cat. Meow. We on
Y'all
Intellectual
tuned in, baby.
Radio.
Y'all tuned in.
We on iHeartRadio. And we on Facebook
people
Live many a times.
Many
And
mother
we
effing
here
times.
ready to let the cat out the bag. We got some
What down
major
there,
cats.
buddy? Good morning. Good morning.
So you know what? Again, we're talking about R. Kelly. You know, R. Kelly didn't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Oh man.
And even if your daughter was 17, I mean, if she had a big old booty, like, she was ready to get it in.
Dookie booty. Y'all remember mix? Y'all remember the mixes?
Go
I beat
ahead,
that
though.
chick with a bat.
I'm trying not to curse, but
that was my cut.
I ain't gonna wait.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 ski, ski, ski.
Bang, bang, bang.
That's when music was music.
Bang, 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 ski.
That's when they had music when they wasn't killing. Remember that song? I don't know who it was. Like Follow Me. When they had songs like that, all that killing wasn't going on.
That's the house.
All right, we had a couple of people watching. I'm sorry that we started late, y'all, but you tuned in to the Cats Out Show. Goddamn it, here at the Cats Out Show, we ain't your typical ordinary talk show. We don't just talk. We let the cat out the bag. Goddamn it! Share this video and tune in. I had to wait for them church folks to leave because I didn't want to say nothing that I shouldn't have been saying. Vera, I was a little upset with you when they walked in. When I saw them dresses and them shoes, I say, she the boss of damn Jehovah's Witnesses in the building. I can't talk about this stuff. But you know what? I had to wait for them to get out the building out of respect. Now they out the building. We're going to talk about Kales. We talking about Usher screwing his wife's best friend. Paying her all, trying to keep her quiet. We're talking about it all. Look.
Talking about it all. And just for 4 more minutes, we're going to still refrain from cursing until we get off iHeartRadio. We got 4 more minutes and we're going to close iHeart. And yeah, we're going to refrain, but we're going to keep it real. So go ahead. So listen at this, James. You're talking about, and give the number out because we want people to call in. 708-223-8953. If you got a problem with R. Kelly, if you don't like what R. Kelly is doing, or if you are, in agreement with what R. Kelly is doing, then call in. We want to hear from you. So again, we're talking about R. Kelly. We're talking about human trafficking. How real is human trafficking?
Let me see. What am I doing? I don't know.
Okay, so again, 708-223-8953.
708-223-8953. Call in, people.
According to R. Kelly's lawyer, he is alarmed and disturbed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he should be.
You know why? You know why his lawyer say he alarmed and disturbed? Because he getting that same money that they giving to these chicks to keep quiet.
And he's gonna go after these people who with these allegations.
You know what?
And he should.
He used to talk here once in a while when I was back in the studio. But you know what? Forget Kales. Free Ghost.
Yeah.
Tommy Egan is the man. Free Ghost. Angela is on some Free Ghost.
Yeah, I'm with you now. I'm about Free Ghost. Yeah. And you know what? And when y'all Free Ghost, whoop his son. Whoop that boy. Lord have mercy. Send him over there.
Yeah, what's his little name? Tyreek, whoever the hell he is, hanging out with 50 Cent. Yeah, he's stupid. I'm surprised his mama ain't beat it. Look, man, I'd have beat that boy out the penthouse.
Beat him with a bat.
Man, I'd have beat a memory out of his ass. Boy, you've been confessing stuff you did back in the 2nd grade.
Check this out again, you guys. I know we got newer people that's tuning in, but I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion. I believe
anybody watching.
I honestly believe that a lot of these parents, as well as the children, are in total agreement with what's going on with R. Kelly. They knew what they were signing up for. I don't believe that these children are being held against their will. I just believe that it's all about the greed. It's all about the money. It's all about the fame. And, some of these people live in a lifestyle that they feel that they can only live through being connected with people that got like R. Kelly status.
That's scary.
Okay, so go ahead. What's your take on that?
I don't know. It's just uneasy on my soul.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like just morally. There has to be a moral compass somewhere. Like I'm not like nobody's perfect, but I don't know. It's unsettling to my spirit.
Yeah. Well, it don't sit into mine either because guess what? I don't believe that R. Kelly necessarily has to be the role model or the know all, be all, do all. He's an individual, but we make people into celebrities. We give them fame. We put fame before their name. And I think that's the problem. Oh man, R. Kelly. Okay, right. R. Kelly got money. He got big prizes. He got gifts, and everybody is searching for that money or that fame. And that's the real cult.
Dirty old man. That's all he is.
On Instagram now, the mother has pictures with R. Kelly and her daughter. Yeah, so they acting like they are just so unfamiliar with what's going on.
They ain't unfamiliar.
They've been with the man.
Kels just didn't want the mama because she was too damn old. He wanted the daughter.
and her friends.
He wanted the daughter, the friend, the mama, and the cousin, and he got them all.
But you know what? And let me say this, because again, I'm not trying to judge these people because I don't know their full story. Right. However, is that you can't play victim by day and then cooperate by night, because what goes on in the darkness is gonna come to light.
Right.
So if these children and the mothers, if they really are victims, then let's, by all means, let's help them out.
Right.
But
that was stupid.
If they are literally condoning what's going on, don't come to the light and start acting, because it's gonna come out. Don't come to the light and act like, oh, I'm a victim, I didn't want to be here. Girl, you got a whole naked picture with R. Kelly.
They the suspects.
Okay.
Look, man, look, I'm not defending R. Kelly by a long shot. Especially back then when he was pissing on them little girls, you know, Kells. We saw he pissed on them.
Don't pee on me, R. Kelly.
Did you see the R. Kelly tape?
That wasn't him.
It was.
Police want to talk to you. That was child pornography you was looking at.
Oh well.
But anyway,
I didn't watch it, but I think the
chicks he got now, they are of age. See, he's smart. He waited. He waited until they was 18. He might have been watching them since they was 15. We don't know. That's some nasty shit. But the truth of the matter is, participants, I would see if they were actually being held hostage. Now, women been going crazy for the past few years for that movie. What's that? 50 Shades of Grey. Mm-hmm. Billionaire, white guy, got a chick, moved her in. Now she got to wear what he want her to wear, eat what he want her to eat, have sex how he want her to have sex. And it's like all of these women and men going to the movies, they so excited by this. R. Kelly doing the same thing. What's different?
And what's different, again, I can't ask this enough. What's difference between him and Playboy?
Not a thing. The difference, skin color.
Yeah, their race.
Skin color. Like I said earlier, in the eyes of the media in a lot of the world, black women are considered whores or hoes or thoughts, bust down sluts, whatever your terminology
but we queens.
May be. But when white women do it, they pin up girls or they models or they exotic dancers. No, man. Black women are strippers, white women are exotic dancers. I got a lot of white followers. Y'all know I don't play that race card stuff.
They got another name for them too. Are they like call girls or
yeah? What else? They have the sex though.
Call girls. Those are basically professional hoes.
Yeah, they have sex.
What? And it is what it is, because even as you watch the Tell Lie Vision, you know, women, the black women, because I was watching Power, and old girl that had sex with Tommy. On the last
Tommy is the man.
They showed all her parts. Yeah. And it's so black women, you know, we got to be out here with our parts and stuff showing. Now, you know what? And I kind of questioned that, because I don't know if them was actually her titties that was out, or if they had somebody to kind of come in and play it. But I don't recall seeing that much of Angela exposed like that. Did I miss that episode?
Kells is not a victim.
I don't recall seeing that much. Well, maybe, you know what, and maybe if I didn't recall it, maybe it just didn't get our attention like them big old black titties did.
That's what it was.
Okay, so maybe that's what it was.
That's my favorite thing in the world. I love titties so much, God gave them all. Look, we had cable, but we didn't quite have cable. We had them illegal boxes. When I was a kid, you used to turn past the channels back and forth real fast, because you could see something in the middle of it and it'd jump back to scramble. Look, I ain't gonna tell y'all my business, but you know what? Let's get back to Kells. Somebody said Kells is a victim. Now, I don't agree with that. Kells is not a victim and he's not a suspect.
Tell him to call in and tell us
exactly
why.
What he's doing. Y'all call in 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. If you want to participate on the show, give your opinion, please call in. But Kells is not a victim and Kells is not a suspect, because if Kells didn't have money, wouldn't nobody be looking at him. These dope dealers do the same thing on the streets every day. They 30, 40 years old, standing their old ass out on the corner with their pants sagging, watching these little grammar school girls walk up and down the street, and simply because they got a big ass or some big titties, you know they 12 years old, but you still trying to holler at them. And then what pisses me off is the parents, it's usually the father not there. Mother is okay with this 30-year-old dude talking to her 14, 15-year-old daughter because this 30-year-old dude got some money. Shit is
I have seen mothers and daughters both dressed alike at the same club trying to come up on the biggest dope dealer. So it's like, They out there. They tag teaming. You got mothers and daughters right now. And again, you because I cannot. But everybody live their own lifestyle. And so often what we don't do, we don't like, or we may find it a bit of offense to it. But I've seen mothers and their daughters both dressed alike in the same club trying to come up on some of the men that's out there. I've also seen mothers and daughters that tag team and go have those surgeries. They having tummy tucks. They got their booty pumped up out. And they looking like, oh, we look at us, tag team. So again, if that's what's out there, it's out there. And I believe that those are some of the people that end up being when it comes to some of these celebrities. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them probably are really victims. Some of them are just being considered as victims, and they really not.
Because I mean, if we're gonna talk about Kels, like you said, let's talk about Hugh Hefner. Let's talk about Morgan Freeman, old nasty ass, was screwing his wife's daughter, his stepdaughter, and her friends and cousins. Let's talk about Leonardo DiCaprio. Let's talk about all of these people, because fun and games when that money coming in. When that money ain't coming in, then it's also wrong. Now, what I believe is the girls actually cut the mothers off, because they was probably so greedy trying to take money from them. The chicks was probably like, why I need you? Yeah, you my mother and I love you and all, but why am I giving you my money? Okay, well, if you ain't giving me no money, you need to come home. Why the hell is this girl finna come home when she living in a mansion? Now, the chick that was at the press conference openly said, left. Oh, I was able to leave. He didn't stop me at all, but I still keep in contact with the girls. He is not forcing them to be there. He didn't force their mouth. If he did, you got some teeth, you better bite down, goddammit. But that man ain't forced them to do that. It's all about money. Women or anything like that, let's just be real, because guys do it too. When you encounter somebody with money, they treat you differently. And a lot of guys feel as though because they have money, they can do whatever the hell they want to do, and it normally goes like that. Like, okay, don't nobody look at me twice. But when I was in my cousin Rolls Royce driving around, everybody said, oh, you're cute. Bitch, I ain't cute. You just like the car. Get the fuck out of here. Right.
Now, you know what? Now, let me ask you this, too, because I got like maybe 3 real crazy questions, but I really just like really want serious answers. And I want to know, first of all, how many police reports was filed about those missing children that the police just ignored? So my child has been missing for XYZ. She's being held hostage, you know, as a sex slave for R. Kelly. How many police reports did you file that went unanswered? How many times have you even came to social media? Because in desperation, what do people do? They'll post a picture on social media. Help me find my child.
The fastest outlet to get something.
And even if you don't post it yourself, if you're not on social media, you got friends that are and family members that are, and they posting pictures. Help me find my baby. She missing. She a sex slave for R. Kelly. I've not seen any of those posts at all. So why is that all out right now?
You know why you haven't seen any of those posts? Considered missing. If a person knows where you are not considered missing somewhere on your own free will, and you have the right to move around or communicate the way you want to. Now, the only difference is R. Kelly said, I guess he said, then you know, y'all phones are just out the window, put them up. Use my phone. I'm the only one you should be communicating with. Now, they looking at him like he's so wrong for paying them money to do whatever they wanted to do. You are a willing participant. Now, said, oh, you can go whenever you want to, but when you go, don't come back.
Well, check this out.
That's not holding somebody hostage. That's giving you an option to do what you want to do.
Sure. And let me now see, you just said some magical stuff, because even when you go into the court buildings, you know, in Joliet, take your cell phone in the building. No. Because guess why? They don't want you running around recording what's happening. So if R. Kelly got all this expensive furniture, if we running around here with penis slanging, booties out, I don't want you Facebook living. You may be a Vera and decide you just gonna go live in my house while me and Shamika over here having sex. No, you use my phone. It's a flip phone because you don't need to be smart for nobody. You were smart enough for me. That's why you here. And disable your Facebook page. You're not gonna go live up in here while I'm banging Shamika, and you're supposed to be over here. What we're doing. That's what you're here for. Yeah. And I don't want everybody knowing, what's in my house, because this is my private sanctuary. I have allowed you in. You ain't paying no cell phone bill. You ain't paying rent. Matter of fact, the car you drive, I'm allowing you to drive. So yeah, I need you to take the car, be home by 12, so we can be in bed by 1. That's how we do it here. And if you sign up for that,
if you want to go from a Bentley to a bucket, feel free to do so.
Well, what I'm saying is that I don't think that a lot of these women are as much of victims as we're trying to say that they are. Maybe some of them are victims, but it was a mindset. They even connected with R. Kelly.
He's not controlling them. The money is controlling them, just like the money controls men. When I was in the studio all the time, I had people coming out the woodwork. When I was making money y'all shows, everybody was coming to me. Oh man, I just made my rent behind. I'm paying rent. I'm paying condos. I'm paying everything. And now that I don't have shit, I can't even get $5 from nobody. It's all about the money. Niggas hang around you because of what they can get. They don't hang around you because they actually care about you or because they actually love you. The ones that I consider real friends are the ones that stand now when I don't have a damn thing to offer. If you there when I don't have nothing to offer, when I get it all, everything I got is yours.
Hello. That's loyalty. Like that. I tell you what, you guys are backstage with us, so go ahead, stay tuned. But what we're going to do is we're going to close out with a little bit of Shaquilla Moore. Yeah, and I'm going ahead. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. You guys that are backstage and live with us, you're not going anywhere. It's been a long time. But Shaquilla Moore, so for those people that's interested in reaching out to you and that want to hear your groove, how could they buy music?
Check it out. I got some stuff going up right now, but until then, you can hit me up on my Facebook page, Shaquilla Moore, SHAQUILA Moore, or you know what? I'm personal. Hit the line, 773-673-1084.
Say it again.
773-1084 for that good music.
Okay.
All right.
We tuning out with her right now. She's online. Y'all
time.
Listen.
What up, bro?
Yeah. Oh, and you also can go to any music app and check out Green Smoke.
Again, you guys, we can't make this stuff up. It's the Cats Out Show. We on Intellectual Radio. We on iHeart Radio. And we on Facebook Live many a time. And with its truth, what we do is let the cat out the bag.
Female fashion, the music is my passion. This is why I'm rapping. Hands get to clapping, fingers get to snapping, toes get to tapping. When I'm in the place, the smile on your face, the love I embrace. I'm heavy on the case, giving you a taste of that feel good to make you feel better. Cause we ain't on nothing if we ain't on together. What you talking about? You talking nonsense. When 7's around, you use your common sense. I will not tolerate nor hesitate to check a grown woman or her grown mate because it's necessary. Community. When I look at you, I see me. When you look at me, you see us. One in the chamber on the track, yeah, and God we trust.
Can't stop was meant to be, so I'ma shine. Been awaiting my turn for a very long time. What God got for me is for me, so that's mine. I know eventually I'ma get mine in due time. You can't stop was meant to be, so I'ma shine. Been awaiting my turn for a very long time. What God got for me is for me, so that's mine. I know eventually I'ma get mine in due time.
Shout out to humanity. What's up with the insanity? Why can't we see who we need? Peace amongst our species. The difference is the highlight. Coexist, get it right, treat each other right. Why? Cause we live in life. If you got a problem with the color of my skin, I promise you don't love yourself. You need to look within. Jealous of the African, you want to control him. Mistreat the Mexicans, labor deport them. Asian women, victimize, you want to exploit them. People hungry everywhere, but they won't feed them. The rich get richer, the poor get nothing. I don't understand why these people stand for nothing. I'm pissed to the point I gotta say something. This is real hip-hop. Might get killed for how I'm coming. I don't need your awards or want $1 million. I just want a floor for them. Holy Ghost, you make them holler.
Can't stop was meant to be, so I'ma shine. Been awaiting my turn for a very long time. What God got for me is for me, so that's mine. I know eventually I'ma get mine in due time. You can't stop what's meant to be, so I'ma shine. Been awaiting my turn for a very long time. What God got for me is for me, so that's mine. I know eventually I'ma get mine in due time.